So before I even get into this video, I know I've been going for a while, but I promise 100% it was with good reason. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Brennan. If this is the first time you're seeing me, if not, welcome back. So as you all can see, we're in my car honestly for no particular reason other than I didn't want to film this in my room or the living room or anywhere in the house. I just wanted to be in the car because, you know, it's a nice change of scenery. So today I'm bringing you all a little life update because I have been gone, let me see how long, a month ago, and it was my video where I got my MacBook. It was in August. It is currently October 8th. So it's been a little over a month since the last time I sat in front of a camera. So, you know, I gotta kind of get reacquainted, but you know, it's not gonna take long, I promise. So I'm already getting a little comfortable being back on it now. But I just wanted to film like a little quick life update because I didn't want to just like jump back into posting videos on YouTube like I usually do when I go on these hiatuses. So I just wanted to, you know, give y'all a little insight of what's been going on in my life this month and some change that I've been gone. And, you know, let y'all know that for real this time, like for real, I'm back to stay. I'm not going anywhere this time. God's willing. So yeah, so I just have 3 main topics that I just wanted to like cover in this life update. Now I do have notes for it, but it's mainly just to keep me from rambling on like I'm doing now. So if you see me look at my phone, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm rambling. So let me get started. So there are going to be 3 sections. Like I said, there's going to be a mental health section, a school section, and like my future plans. The first section we're going to start with is mental health. I probably should have put this one like last, I don't know, but mental health wise, I have been going through it. Like I don't really talk about my mental health to anybody like at all. I just kind of sit there and go through it, which I know is not good, but I honestly would rather sit through it and suffer on my own than have somebody else, you know, kind of listening to my problems and stuff like that. And like I know I have people that will, it's just personally I would rather not sit there and talk to people about things. So as far as like how I'm doing and everything, now I'm doing a little bit better than I have been like the last couple of weeks. My mood has just been very moody. I've been very irritable the last couple of weeks, and I don't really know why. I just know that I have been, and I've noticed it about myself. So like whenever I do realize like, hey, I probably shouldn't have gotten that upset about that, I try to calm myself back down like, hey, it wasn't even that big of a deal. Even though like I know that people say that if it was a big deal to you, then it was a big deal, or if it felt like a big deal to you, then it probably was. But like it was little stuff that I don't think anybody should be getting upset about. So I just, you know, when I feel myself getting upset about something that I probably shouldn't be, I try to calm myself down like, hey, save that anger for something else, or put your energy towards something else. So I'll start doing like homework, or if I'm at work when it happens, I'll just start working on something that'll keep me busy and not thinking about it. I have been struggling, and I know when my mom sees this, she's gonna be like, well, why didn't you come tell me? Because like I just said, I don't like talking about my mental health specifically to people, like what I'm going through. Like this is probably about as transparent as I'm gonna get for now with my mental health. Like this is the most talking about it I'm gonna do. So I just want people to know that, hey, you're not the only one going through it, and it's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but it's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but you need to talk about it. And like if you don't want to go in specifics, then I mean that's okay, you don't have to, but just like try to keep a journal or something, which is something I do. I journal every day. Even if I don't feel like it, I'll be like, hey, you know, I don't really feel like journaling. I'll journal I'll summarize the events of today tomorrow, and I usually do keep my word and go back and do that. But even if the day was like uneventful, I'll be like, hey, nothing big happened today, and go on about life. And as far as like what helps keep me like sane and music 100% helps me stay calm. And maybe one day I'll do a playlist on like my anger management playlist, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, my mental health playlist, like the songs I listen to boost my mood and whatnot, the artists and all that stuff. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do a playlist for that, but I don't know. I have to finish curating it because right now it's just like a bunch of jumbled up songs, and I want to like make it it has some work to be done to it, so I don't want to put that on here when it's still not complete technically. So we'll work on that. But as far as like my mental health is concerned, that's pretty much where we are. I am on anxiety medication because I don't think I've ever told y'all I am on anxiety medication, and it does help. Honestly, when I first got put on it about almost a year ago now, I can tell a difference in my emotion, like how I feel, how I react to stuff, or the lack of reaction, which I do appreciate, because sometimes I don't need to react the way I want to react because it's not gonna be good for anybody, especially me. But yeah, I do appreciate the medication. I do eventually want to look into therapy because I feel like that could just be like what I need what I need, even because I feel like talking to a stranger about your problems is not the same as talking to somebody who you not necessarily live with, but that someone that you're used to talking to about your problems, because they somewhat already have an opinion for what you're going through. So it's nice to have a fresh set of ears and a fresh, not reaction, a fresh, we're gonna go with reaction for right now, a fresh reaction, set of ideas, maybe that's what I'm looking for how to handle whatever situations that you're going through. But yeah, that's pretty much how I am. I am doing better mentally, mental health wise, and a lot of it had to do with these headaches that I get. Whenever I get those headaches, I get like depressed, not like really depressed, but like I get sad because my head hurts, and it's hard to be happy when your head hurts. And I mean, it's not like a Tylenol or ibuprofen or something like that can help it. Like these are migraines, but migraine medicine doesn't even work for it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, that's where we are currently at the moment with my mental health. The next thing that I wanted to kind of dipple and dabble into with this life update is my schooling. A lot of you, whoever watches this video, because I'm not going to say a lot of you, I am currently working on my master's in legal studies, and I do have plans on going back to get one more degree after I finish that. I do plan on attending law school in the future. Right now, on the day this is being filmed, I am in the last week of the last 2 of 3 classes that I have before my exit exam for this degree. So when this video comes up on Sunday, there will be Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Tuesday will be the last day of this term, which means I'll be done with these 2 classes, and then I have one more class in the exit exam, and then I'll be officially a master's of legal studies. I am so proud of myself. I don't talk about it much, but I really am proud of myself, because there was a couple of times during this journey that I just wanted to give up and just like say, no, I'm not doing this, but I kept going, and I'm very proud that I decided to keep going and not just stop, mainly because I had already borrowed a lot of money with student loans, and I was not gonna let that go to waste. So I did push myself to finish this degree, and I honestly like it. Like, when I first started, I was like, I don't really like this, but like the further into the degree I got, with the different classes that I've been taking, I've been enjoying it much more than when I first started. So as far as the time frame between now and finishing this degree, the next term starts in about 2 weeks roughly, and then it ends in January, and then the final exam is like its own term where I'm only focusing on studying for that, and then that ends in March. So I should be graduating in like April or May. I'm not sure when the next graduation is, but yeah, I'll do more about my experience at this school that I'm attending now once I graduate from this degree. But I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to go through the whole process to see if, you know, it's really worth hyping up and whatnot. So I will tell you all. It's just not gonna be right now. And then the last thing that I wanted to kind of cover is like my future plans, as far as like what I plan on doing once I graduate from this degree. So as far as education wise, like I just mentioned, I am I am planning on attending law school, which will start in the fall. So when I graduate earlier in the next year, I won't be attending school again until the fall of next year, so the fall of 2023. So like August of next year is when I'll start law school, and I haven't decided which school I'm going to attend yet. I'll keep you all posted and updated with that in the future. But for right now, I don't know where I'm going to be attending, but I do know that I want to focus in family law and maybe contracts, because we took a contracts class. Well, I took a contracts class with this degree, and I kind of liked it. It was kind of cool. So I think I might want to do contracts as well. But for right now, I definitely know I want to focus in family law. As far as moving out, I'm not moving out anytime soon. Love you, Mom. I have my goal is to finish law school and then move out, because I want to practice in North Carolina. So there's no need, I mean, unless I decide to go to a physical law school, there's no need to move while I'm in law school. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you, even if you don't attend law school or don't know anybody that attends law school is very expensive. And I would be a fool to move out knowing law school is expensive, than having to pay for an apartment and all that fun stuff. So I'm not moving anytime soon. As long as my mom allows me to stay with her, I'm going to stay with her. Yes. I'm never leaving. Let me stop. I am eventually. As far as like where I'm working now, I'm still working at my local magistrate's office. I love it. I was interested in becoming a judge. I'm not going to say was, because I still am, in becoming a judge there, because we are down a judge. I just haven't reached out to my senator yet about the position, but I probably need to, because it's October and I know the next round of judges come out in February. So I really need to talk to her so I can go ahead and do everything I need to do to become a judge before October, because I'm not relocating. I'm gonna be a judge here, but yeah. So yeah, I should probably get on that. I'll probably do that next week after like Tuesday when my class ends, so I can kind of focus on that and get my life together for that. And then YouTube, which I kind of touched on it at the beginning of this video. I don't plan on stopping YouTube this time. I do actually want to keep it up, keep going with it. I have a lot of good fun content coming up within the next the rest of this month in November. So I'm really excited to actually sit down, or not even sit down, to film it and to edit it, because oh, I'm so excited. Y'all just don't understand how excited I am to film these next like 8 videos. Nah, I think it's 7 excluding this one, but I'm so excited to do that. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to stay consistent with this and keep up with school and work, and hopefully an active social life. Right now it's not looking too active. It's kind of dead, but we're working on that. We're gonna get somewhere with that. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as like a life update in my life. I've got a lot going on, and honestly I don't know how I manage it. I'm very grateful. I thank God every day that I'm able to manage it, but I really don't know how. He's the only reason I'm managing it, because if it was solely left up to me without God, I would not be here right now. Probably would be unemployed. Well, no, I would have to be employed or my mom would kick me out. So I would have a job, wouldn't be in school, would not be doing YouTube. It would be a hot mess. I'm here and I'm very grateful for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the life update. I want to do these quarterly, because I feel like doing one big update at the end of the year is not unnecessary per se, but that's a lot of information, a lot of events and stuff to cover from the beginning of one year, or wherever, like from now until this time next year. So I think I'm gonna do them quarterly. I don't know, I'll decide. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for coming back, because I've been gone and I'm back. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week with a new video. Bye.